Central, Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
Yeah,
you want one quick question?
we can't ask Rashad question.
Hey, Rashad.
All right. First.
Jackie, you won 3-on-3 gold, now 5-on-5. I guess how does it feel different this time around winning it 5-on-5?
Yeah, I think it's special, being able to represent Team USA and play on the 5-on-5 team. I think that's like the ultimate goal, like kind of like the highest standard. So being, named to that team, like 1 to 12, is a big honor. So it was cool to be able to experience that, with my teammates. My sister's out there with me. Made a couple new friends, so it was definitely a good experience.
What's the difference when you're playing, say, in front of 20,000 in the WNBA, then you're playing in 20,000 at the Olympics for medals and so forth? Kind of, what in your mind, what's the difference between those two?
I mean, I think at the same time you still have one goal, and that's to win. And so, I mean, we played against France, obviously, home crowd. So that was different. I mean, the crowd was extremely loud. But I think you kind of have the same mindset going into it, and that's just to go out there and get the job done.
What's that like when they're draping the gold over your head there?
Yeah, that's pretty special. Just I've watched it for a long time, and I've wanted to be a part of this team for a really long time. So to be able to experience that is special, and so just being up there, on that podium, just being with my teammates and having, my friends and family there and being able to experience that is something that, you kind of just like dream about as a little girl. So being able to be there in that moment was pretty cool.
What was it like not just being a part of the team, but to work your way up through and to become a starter of the team?
Yeah, I think I was just trying to do whatever I could to help the team win. And so whatever role that meant, I was willing to accept it. And so I just kind of waited my turn. I stayed patient, stayed locked in. And whatever my number was called, I just tried to go out there and do whatever I could to help the team win.
Chelsea talked about compartmentalizing, just coming right back now and having to flip the switch. Is it that easy to flip it right back into WNBA, kind of go to that competition compared to what you just did?
Yeah, I mean, we know we have to lock in. We know that there's still work to be done here. And so as professionals, we know we have to kind of flip that switch, even though it is a short amount of time. Today was our first practice back. And so just knowing that we have New York coming up, you just have to flip that switch no matter the amount of time.
Obviously, there are so many things to be excited about that happen on the court, but outside of games, what was the highlight for you just of being in Paris, and what experience kind of stands out still?
I would say, well, we went to this restaurant probably like 4 times. So it was pretty good. Obviously, we kept going back. It was a nice vibe, good food, a little Italian spot. So just go there with a few teammates. But I think going to track, that was kind of like a bucket list thing for me. So being able to go there was fun, and that stadium was crazy.
What was the restaurant?
Caesar. Yeah.
Did you get the chocolate muffins? I know a couple people were talking about those. Asia said they were supposed to be off the hook. She didn't get any.
Yeah, I didn't get any either. I have a sweet tooth, so I would have liked to try that, but I didn't have that.
All right, Christos, you've got the final question.
Hey, Jackie, congrats on your participation in the Olympics and the gold as well. From 2021 until now, you have 2 Olympic gold medals, back-to-back WNBA champs. You established yourself as one of the best guards and the best players in the league. Is there any moment that you realize how much you raised the level of your game, and how joyful is this process for you?
Yeah, I think it's been fun, it's all a part of the process. And, I give a lot of credit to Tyler always. He really kind of just brought my game to the next level. And so I spent a lot of time with him, working out with him, and give credit to him. But I just try to come back a better player, each off season, and that requires a lot of work, in the gym, in the weight room, just doing, other physical activities too. But it's pretty special to look back and see like how much I've accomplished in the past 3 years.
All right, thank you very much. We'll be right back with Tiffany Hayes. She's on her way out.
Rashad Milligan rolling out.
Yeah, we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.